Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Eastern Invasion. In our last episode, we completed Scenario 9, which offered us a good opportunity to gain a lot of experience with our units and also try to accumulate a pool of gold, which we are then going to have to draw down in the upcoming scenarios. Now, we were able to hit the bare minimum, which was suggested to be 300 gold. We just got a little bit over that, but ideally would have had more than that, but we met the bare minimum, so from that perspective, we at least achieved what we needed to, and we did get a lot of experience with our units and get a few level ups, which was very, very good. Now, before I jump into the upcoming scenario, I did just want to give a couple of quick shoutouts to a few individuals who left some excellent comments on the previous episode. The first of those comments is from Hetman. Now, Hetman pointed out, unfortunately, we weren't able to pick up this shield item here that you can see next to the Dwarven Fort. What this item does is a unit that picks it up will then take damage for the units around it. So, for example, if I had given it to this Ogre and then put my Ogre next to my Mage, if the Mage took damage, it would go to the Ogre. So that would be really useful on a unit that has a lot of hit points and would protect your squishier units like your Mages. However, Hetman does point out that although this item is useful, it's not an absolute must-have in this campaign. So that is a bit of a relief for me because I was pretty upset that I didn't get that item at the end of the last episode. The next comment here is from Oni Rusanen. Oni pointed out that I did get pretty lucky with Dason here, and I'm just going to scroll down. There was a situation where I had moved Dason, and I hadn't accurately checked all of the movement potential of the enemy units in the vicinity, and I had thought that Dason would be relatively safe, and unfortunately, he was able to be attacked by more than one unit, and I didn't realize that. Now, thankfully, it worked out because those units didn't end up attacking him, or at least I think only one of them did. But Dason could have potentially been killed if I had not, if the AI had done a different decision there. So, just a really good point and good reminder from Oni to always be thinking about your unit placement and the potential movement of enemy units. And then we have a comment here from Paulo Eberman. Paulo left a great set of comments. Please check out the actual comment itself, as he's got timestamps on his different points and really some good dissection of, in particular, kind of looking at my movement, trying to optimize defensive positioning, and also using things like Illuminate. There was a situation where I could have had Gweddry next to the Mage of Light, and it would have benefited Gweddry in that because of Illuminate's benefit, he would have been able to kill a unit in one hit rather than two. So just always a good reminder there to be trying to maximize Illuminate, leadership, those kind of aura type benefits. As always, guys, a huge thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. Extremely appreciated. Without any further ado, let's move on to the next scenario. As Gweddry and his band continued north, winter tightened its grip on the wildlands. The days began to shorten, and the air swiftly grew chill, making the already challenging mountains even more perilous to traverse. Castle in the Ice. This winter cold chills my very bones. I long for the rolling plains of my homeland. I wonder how the horse lords fare against the grim undead. Surely Wesnoth is near victory? Doubtful, but our victory is close. Across the river lies the abandoned sanctuary, and within lies an artifact that can destroy Mal Ravenel once and for all. That is the object of our quest. This area was deserted whence last I came, but I have heard rumors that a flight of drakes has taken up residence. And listen, I hear the bone-chilling howls of wolves echoing among the peaks. Wolves and drakes? Bah, I fear no mindless beasts. Unlike yourself, drakes are very much intelligent. Their inner flame guards against our mage's fire, and their flight will serve them better than our feet amidst these snow-covered mountains. And wild beasts are not to be underestimated either. Still, we must press onwards to the icy castle. Okay, there's our objective. Alright, Scenario 10, Castle in the Ice. Our victory condition, move any unit to the abandoned castle. Our defeat condition, the death of Gweddry, Dason, or Owiek. No early finish bonus in regards to gold, and 100% of gold will move with us to the next scenario. There is a note here, it is winter. Daytime is shorter. Well, that's kind of unfortunate for us, given that our units are mostly lawful. I do see some gold here, and it looks like there's 3 different paths. So this isn't a village. It's one of those, like, temple structures. And it looks like this goes to something down here. Who knows what that is? Could be an item of some kind or some other thing, I guess. This looks like it's the main path that goes to the castle. And then there's another one here with a village and some gold. So definitely interesting. I guess we'll just proceed and see kind of what we find here. We start off with only our loyal units from what I can see here. Interestingly, too, I noticed that we do have some upkeep with gold, so, or our positive net gold income, I should say. And I wonder if that means we're going to start accruing gold. That would actually be really nice. I can't feel my fingers or toes. We'll die of cold if we're trapped out here for too long. Oh, would you look at that? So we're taking damage every turn. Let's see, what changed here? Living units take 2 cold damage every turn. Damage increases every 10 turns. Oh, man. Well, that's pretty brutal. So, oh, you know what's nasty about this is Dason is going to take that damage. We can heal everybody else using the Mage of Light, but Dason himself is going to take damage, so we're going to have to probably use the villages. Hopefully there's more than just this one, because this one is not in a very good location for us. Oh, man. Well, that's tricky. That's going to make this a lot harder. And you know what? That kind of makes sense, because since there's no turn limit, if that cold wasn't there, you can see we did acquire 2 more gold. We could have just sat here forever and built up a huge pile of gold to make the subsequent scenarios easier. So presumably that's why that is the case, that it's to prevent you from, you know, just increasing your gold infinitely. So let's send Gweddry over here, maybe. Look, a ruined castle off in the distance. Is that the one we're looking for? No, the ruin we're journeying towards lies across the river. So, oh, would you look at this? So there's a keep here, and there's 1 tile for us to recruit units, it looks like. So that could be pretty useful. We could bring back maybe another healer or something like that. I think what would be nice, too, would be to go grab this village to at least get some gold income from it, if possible. Okay, Grug can go up there. Maybe let's send Owiek first. Okay, what's this? Frost Stoat. It's a monster. Level 0. Has a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy. Okay, there's a few of them up there, so we'll probably want Grug to maybe go up and help him. And then Dason can head up here to heal them both. And that'll do it for our turn. We'll send Gweddry down to recruit another healer, probably. And whether that's going to be the Mage of Light or maybe our Paladin, I guess we'll have to see. But I think what we'll do is Dason can step up here and do some Light Beam. Nice. Alright, that takes care of the Stoat. And then why don't we just kind of go... Let's go right up here and see. Okay, so there's a few of them. Ooh, and there's a wolf. This could get a little nasty. I'm glad we have Grug with us. He can certainly assist. Yeah, okay, they're not going to get to Dason. I don't want Dason taking any more damage than is necessary, because it's much harder to heal Dason than it is to heal the rest of our units. Meanwhile, Gweddry's going to head down here. The scary thing, too, is that if I remember correctly from what the objective said, damage will increase every 10 turns. So it's 2 damage per turn right now, but I'm assuming that's going to get a lot worse. Jeez. And, you know, every little hit there is going to be a pain for us to... Oh, my gosh. There's a couple of wolves up there. That could get pretty nasty. And look at that. Owiek already in kind of rough shape. Well, let's grab the village at least. That'll get him some healing. Now, with Grug, we could go for that gold, but I'm almost thinking maybe that's not worth it. It's a little bit risky to do, since there's so many units, including all these wolves here. And I feel like Dason should just get the heck out of there. I don't want to leave Owiek all by himself, though. I feel like that would be pretty dangerous, too. So maybe we go up with Grug, and we do some fighting at least. I don't know. Come on, land another hit. Yeah, there you go. There's one good kill. And that's good experience for him as well. I think what we'll do, though, is we'll keep Dason out of harm's way because, again, we can't afford for him to take any extra damage. Meanwhile, Gweddry will head down here, and then let's recruit or recall. So I'm thinking, like, okay, we could do the Paladin, who has that +4 healing. That's going to be eclipsed, I'm assuming, pretty fast by the increase in cold damage. However, the Mage of Light has way less mobility, so I'm thinking the Paladin would probably actually be maybe the better choice. It's kind of tough because I feel like either way, we're at a disadvantage, right? Like, the Mage of Light does have the really excellent ranged attack. The Paladin, though, does do arcane damage with melee as well. So it's kind of tough because I think with the extra mobility, though, getting the Paladin would make more sense. Gweddry, you should try to conserve our gold over the next few conflicts. We will be hard-pressed to find many villages in these lands, and will surely need more for later. This and the next 3 scenarios have 100% carryover, but few villages and 0 starting gold. You'll want as much gold as you can possibly get when you try to leave the wildlands. Okay, so that makes sense. We don't want to be recruiting a bunch of extra... Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, man, look at this. There's a bunch of ghosts here. And a wraith. I definitely should have brought the Mage of Light, because the light beam would be way better. I mean, at least our Paladin does arcane, but, like... that's a bit of a blunder on my part. We definitely want that gold, though, so maybe we can swoop in, get it, and run away. Because I don't think I want to go on this path down here. I mean, who knows what this is? And I feel like we're going to need to just really push aggressively, because we are going to start running out of turns here as we start accumulating more and more damage. Oh, Grug. Dang, and he didn't get any hits there. Come on, land a hit. Yes, there you go. Well, at least the ghost kind of backed off. Of course, Owiek missed his attack, which isn't good. I really don't like Grug taking all this extra damage. I feel like it's going to be much harder for us to get up there to get that gold now. And I don't want to commit him unnecessarily to this. Like, I shouldn't say unnecessarily, but like, if I go up here, we have to get to the gold, then turn around and come back while surviving the turn damage every turn from the cold. And we've still got 3 enemy units here, plus this wolf, who could all do really heavy damage to him. Nice. Okay, we got that hit at least. That's going to help. So with Dason, I mean, I could go for this village, or I could try and help by killing the Stoat. I feel like, though, if we just cruise up here, at least we're kind of... We'd be on a higher defense tile. We're on 60% right now. You know what? Let's do it. I feel like I'm going to regret this, but let's do it. Now, the question with Dason is, do we want to try and help, or do we just bail? I think we bail. I don't want him taking any extra damage. Maybe the wolf will go after him on the village. Who knows? Now, down here, let's see if we can grab this golden and get out of there. Oh, boy. Okay, the ghosts are still around. This ruined town still has some valuables. I count enough to be worth 30 gold pieces. Well, that's excellent. Okay, and now if we want to get out of here... Oh, unfortunately, there's really only one good spot, and that's kind of here. And I suspect these ghosts are probably going to attack him next turn. Maybe not. Maybe they'll still run away. But let's at least move Gweddry in to help him, just in case he starts getting attacked, and we might need the extra help. I don't like Grug being there by himself. I really don't. And he didn't get the kill there either. That's too bad. Oh, and they're going to pick my Paladin apart here. Jeez. Oh, that is awful. Okay, Dason getting attacked. Thankfully, he is on the village at least. I don't mind that. That frees up Grug, makes this a lot easier to get to the gold. So, yeah, let's just cruise up like this. Meanwhile, over here, we can go for the sword kills, maybe. Nice. Dang it. Okay, Dason's going to go for the light beam here. Nice. Okay, good work. And then he'll just heal up that damage on the village. Meanwhile, Grug can grab the gold and then turn around. And Owiek, once he's killed whatever's attacking him here, he can run back. Now, over here, like, look at this. Our Paladin has really taken some punishment. I think what we should probably do is just retreat back. Maybe we can get the kill here, do some damage with our crossbow. Nice. Okay, well, softened him up a little, and then let's see if we can get the kill with our sword. Nice. Come on, one more. Yes. There we go. Okay, that's one less ghost. But I feel like we need to keep pulling back, or else this paladin's going to be in a really bad situation. Jeez. Oh my god. We're going to lose this paladin if we're not careful. Hey, come on, Grug. Kill this thing. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Good job from Owiek getting that kill as well. Okay, yeah, our paladin... Oh, nice. Our paladin can actually run. That's great. So why don't we go here with Owiek... Or, sorry, with Gweddry. And then our paladin can go here. Now, if Gweddry gets attacked, he has a pretty good ranged attack and good melee, so he can counter this better. Meanwhile, our paladin will just keep running. You know what? We can even send the paladin... Yeah, let's keep going all the way here. Just to get as far away as we can. And you know what? Dason could even come down. You know, I don't hate this. Let's send Dason down to provide healing support there. And then here, what we'll do is we'll go for the sword kill. Perfect. And then we can grab the gold.
This shipwreck was carrying chests of gold. Most of them are buried under the ice, but I can still reach 25 pieces.
I'm really impressed Grug was able to count all of those pieces. So let's head back this way then. We want to group up with everybody, so we'll go that way. This is awesome, though. I mean, look at that. We've already got a ton of extra gold. We've recouped the cost and then some of recruiting that paladin, which is wonderful. So I guess we'll just end it there. Okay, nice. And those ghosts retreated back, so that's good for us. Okay, this is excellent. So now we should be able to start kind of heading back this way. So Dason can go here. Paladin can move up. Everybody's just going to kind of hang out and heal. And in the meantime, Owiek can start moving back over as well. We'll send him there. Grug's going to come this way. We'll meet up at the bridge, and then we can start our journey across and see what is to the north. Plus, it's nice with those extra villages. We get that little bit of extra upkeep, so that'll add up over time for sure. We'll go here. And then, so Dason can go all the way to here, which is excellent. And then we can go like this and like this. That's perfect. Everybody's going to get some healing there. And then Grug can keep moving down. That's wonderful. Okay, this is actually going pretty decent. I mean, I would have loved for our paladin not to have taken all that extra damage, but it certainly could have been a lot worse. Okay, there, Owiek's going to get some healing on the village. Grug can move up to here. That's great. And then I think with Dason, we might as well cross the bridge. And then we can grab... Let's see, where can Gweddry go? We'll put Gweddry here, maybe. And the paladin can go there. And that way these two are still healing each other, which is perfect. So now it's just a matter of Grug getting some more healing, the paladin getting a bit more health, and Owiek catching up with everybody. So in there, we've hit turn 10, and now we're taking 3 damage. Yikes. That is pretty gross. Not happy about that at all. Okay, we'll wait one more turn, maybe. Because we do want Owiek to catch up, so... Can't put Grug there. And I don't necessarily want to stand on this ice. I feel like that could break. Well, okay, we'll do that. We'll risk it. I think it's probably fine. Okay, we'll wait one more turn. We'll let everybody heal again, and then we will push. I think that's going to be the smart move here. Okay, that is wonderful. Owiek being at full health is great. Our paladin is back to decent health, and so is Grug. So I feel like we're actually not doing terribly at this point. We'll just start advancing here. Let's kind of keep our paladin in the back, just because the paladin is not feeling quite as good. Yeah, we'll go like this. And then we'll just keep advancing along this path. Obviously, having the horses is a bit of a potential issue because they don't have the mobility to go on the mountain tiles here. That being said, it looks like there is a pathway through, so I'm hoping we're going to be okay. So we'll go here. Put Grug there. Here with Gweddry. Owiek can go there. Our Paladin can go here in the back. Okay. This is wonderful, though. Almost everybody here back to pretty good amount of health. Our Paladin is almost healed. Grug is in good shape. So I'm feeling a little bit happier about this. Because for a little while there, that was looking pretty bad. Let's go here with Gweddry and here with Grug. Well, are they ready?
Galal, your hunt has failed. Varash, your claws grow aged. To our flight, your only usefulness remains as tribute to the orcs.
Aspirant Mortic, as you command.
Come on, worms, get moving.
Quality tribute as always. Be grateful for our generosity. Chief only asked for 2 this time.
An unknown creature approaches, paler than an orc, taller than a dwarf. Tell me of your kin.
We are men of Wesnoth. We come in peace, seeking magic to help in our war against an undead horde.
Dranak warned us. You men of Wesnoth speak of peace, yet you brandish your spears at our flight. We have already paid the orcs dearly. No further tribute can be paid.
No, wait, we just want to...
Our hunt must continue.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay, so there are 2 enemy Drake strongholds here with tiles that they can recruit from. Oh, man. Okay, so we are going to have to push now really fast, I'm assuming, because I'm guessing they're going to be recruiting units that are going to come and attack us. We also now... Oh, we have to fight a level 3 Drake Flameheart. Really powerful blade and fire breath attack. Lawful, though, so will benefit during the day like our units are. Ay, ay, ay. This just got a little bit scarier, though, that's for sure. Man, this is really not ideal for us here. Okay, we're going to put Owiek there. Our Paladin here. Man, oh man, this kind of sucks. Oh, and he's going to attack Owiek. Of course he is. Oh my god, that fire breath hurts. Thank goodness we dodged some of it. Okay, now, I'm thinking what we can do, though, is we can kind of surround him and then let him have it. So, okay, we're going to move up here with... Oh, actually, Owiek does better when he's surrounded, so maybe... Like, how much would he do? 45 if he lands the hit. That would be incredible. I'd like to use our my attacks with Dason, though, so I feel like he should move over, even if it means he's going to do less damage. Yeah, it's only 28. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, well, what if we go like this, and then we step up with Dason? Okay, it's 39. That's pretty good. Yes, and we got lucky. Okay, we needed that. Well, he's getting low health, though. We got to be really careful. Oh, man, though, that could really hurt us. Okay, well, then we've really got to whittle him down here. Oh, and we don't really have any other good way to do that. You know what? Grug can let him have it. Yeah, Grug can do a lot of damage here. I feel like, though, it would be better with Gweddry, because Gweddry can hit him there, and then if need be, Grug can go here and still attack him. So we'll do this even though it's less maybe optimal damage-wise. Okay, good. I was going to say Gweddry needs to dodge at least some of those hits, and he did a good job of that. Dason might be able to get the kill now, but I'm going to maybe just try and be safer and see if Grug can land a few hits. Because I don't want Dason taking more damage. Oh, but that went super poorly. Now Grug is in really bad condition. Come on. Oh my goodness.
I am aspirant, yet in these Northlands even prey bears its fangs and threatens to vanquish us. We have struggled against mightier flights and tarnished our honor, yet our flame still persists. I shall not fall here.
Okay, well, I guess he's just running off rather than dying. That's kind of cheeky. Really unfortunate, though. I think that I could have played that a lot better. We took a lot more damage than I would have liked, but at least he's dead, and now I'm thinking we can proceed, or not dead, but he ran away. And it looks like we can recruit more units here, so maybe we grab ourselves one more healer. Oh, look at this. What is this? Another wolf. Oh, and it's a great wolf. That's a level 2 one, and it does more damage. Okay, we have to be really careful. Okay, so Dason we can move up here. I feel like we should probably put Owiek here, because then we can recruit units with him if need be. Grug will go here to protect Dason a little bit. Although he is pretty weak, so maybe wasn't the smartest. Gweddry can go here. Our Paladin can go maybe here. There it is. And then, yeah, if we put Owiek there, he can recruit some units. This Drake only had 15 gold pieces in his camp. Not much of a dragon horde. Well, hey, that's better than nothing. And, oh, and there's a village there. Okay, let's grab... Oh, you know what? We could just grab another ogre. They're cheaper. I mean, it would be nice to have the extra healing, but I feel like having another ogre would just be really good. And they're so cheap to recruit. We can bring Grog back. You know, I don't hate that idea. Or maybe our Master Bowman, who has his quiver, which could be really useful with those longbow attacks that do arcane damage. This is kind of a tough one. Like, I want the healing, but that mobility sucks. The ogres do really well in the mountains. You know what? I'm going to try the ogre. He's also cheap to bring back. Now, it does hurt our upkeep, but I think we will be okay. I'm guessing the wolf's going to hit Dason, but we'll see. Oh, and look at that. Okay. So... Come on, Grug. Jeez. Yeah, we really need to heal Grug. Okay, so a problem that we have now is they're coming from here, and they're just going to cause us grief until we get to the castle. So we've really got to push and try to get there quickly. I think what we should do here is use Dason to just blast this with Light Beam and get the finish here. Alternatively, we could, I guess, step down with Gweddry. As much as I'd love to feed him experience, I just don't want to get bogged down. I think we have to keep moving. So I think we have to do this. Just hope this is enough. Okay, good. That's the kill we needed. And then Gweddry can advance. Maybe with the Paladin, actually. That wouldn't be the worst for the healing. And then we go after some of these guys. Oh, you know what we could even do? Oh, yeah, we have our Lance attack. Let's see. 70% chance, but we could take a lot of damage in return. We do have Owiek, though, who could land... Oh, you know what? Okay, let's try this. Yes. Okay, now Grog can move in and probably just kill him outright. Let's do that. Good job, Grog. Oh, nice, and then our Paladin can sit on the village. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Even though we might take some damage here. I feel like this is still worth it. Yes. Yes! Really good kill from our Paladin. Okay, and then Grog is just going... Or Grug, I mean, is just going to stick with Dason here for the healing. And Gweddry, I think maybe we'll just do the same for one turn, and then maybe we go up with the group here. I think we've got to rush and try to get there as quick as possible, because we're going to get bogged down, in fights against wolves and drakes. Gweddry's getting really hurt. Oh my god, there's just more wolves coming here. Yeah, this is really not going well for us. In terms of just the flood of units coming at us. I think what we want to do is probably send Grog up into the mountains. I think that would be good for us. You know, and again, having another healer would be very nice. We could still do that with Gweddry, but that is going to draw down our gold. Okay, what if we move Dason up here to provide that healing support? We move Grug with him. Like this. Yep. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, Gweddry is kind of on his own, but I feel like it's okay. You know what? We're just going to... We'll leave the wolves where they are. They can come and attack us if they want to. The Paladin, we could go down and just go for this big high damage shot. Alternatively, I think what we maybe do is with Owiek, we go like this. We go for that Great Hammer shot, which I don't hate. Yeah, there it is. Let's do that. See if we can wound him. Yes. And now, between Arcane or our Lance, we could get the kill. Let's try the Arcane damage here. Excellent work. Good kill from our Paladin. Really nice. And then with Grog, we could start pushing, but I think better to just play it a little safer, get that healing. We know that these frickin' wolves can hit Dason, which we really don't want to happen. We'll just see what they do. Maybe they'll run away. Who knows? Man, Gweddry is getting torn up here. That is oh my gosh. Come on, Gweddry. Oh man, I think we gotta park Gweddry maybe on the village here. We definitely have to keep him with Dason, because he's in bad shape. And he's not close enough to a level up for that to be of any value. Meanwhile, these two, I think we push north with our ogres. It'd be nice for Grug to get a little bit more healing, but... okay, how far can this guy go? I mean, Gweddry he's in rough shape, but he's not, you know, completely screwed. I feel like this, we probably will get the kill. Nope. Why am I not surprised? I mean, the odds to hit were pretty low. You know, what I should have done is hit this one. It had a lower defense there. That would have probably been smarter. Okay, you know what? We're going to step down with Dason here. Blast this one with Light Beam. There, make that one disappear. And now we can cruise over here and just get the kill with our Paladin, I think. Or with Owiek, even. Yeah, let's do that. He should be able to get the finish. Nice, good work there. Our Paladin, you know what? Maybe even we just... yeah, we just secure the village. Meanwhile, these two, I want healing with Grug, and I feel like Grog can do some scouting, so let's do that. Okay, great. We've got him a pass to get through. Let's push. Oh, this is incredible. Yeah, we're going to just push right through there. And then, you know what? I think Grog should be able to maybe make it to the base. Because it's any unit. It doesn't have to be one of our leaders. So that's really good. Let's see if we can make that happen. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, we just got to survive this. That's not too bad. The cold keeps getting worse. We have to reach that abandoned castle before we all freeze. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, this is perfect, though. Let's just go right up the mountains here. Uh-oh. Iceman Axe. There's a monster there. Maybe we hold off, because we might need to reinforce him if there's more stuff to fight. Okay, this is fine. We can deal with this guy ourselves. Between Gweddry and our Paladin, we can probably take him. I think if everybody else pushes north, that's going to be our best bet here. Fortunately, Dason is taking some damage, but I think he'll be okay. We'll keep Grug with him. And it would be good to get Owiek up here probably, I think, too. Let's see, can our Paladin... oh, yeah, let's see if we can get the one shot. Perfect. Okay, that's great. Paladin can just stay there and keep getting the healing. The only thing, of course, Dason is going to keep taking damage, but there's really not a whole lot we can do about that at the moment. So it's going to just have to be that way, I think. Okay. That's going to do it for us. We'll end it there. Oh, no! Oh, and the ones from here are coming in now. Jeez. Oh, really good work from Grog there. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, Grog just let it... okay, we gotta... hang on. Let's figure out what this is. So we've got these little Iceman Axes. They're just like level 0, nothing too crazy. Then there's a Great Iceman Axe, which is the level 2 version of this thing. And it has a cold attack. It's got a huge tail attack. Man, that's pretty scary. Thankfully, we did a lot of damage to it, and we might even be able to get the kill here with Grog. See if we can make that happen, or at least do some good damage. Unfortunately, it's cold, which I think means it'll debuff us. Nice. Really good. Okay, that's wonderful. I'm way less concerned now. Okay, Owiek has to deal with this guy, though. There's no other... nobody else is strong enough to fight this guy one-on-one right now. And our Paladin is still in not amazing shape. So let's go up and see if we can just Great Hammer this guy. Oh, no! Oh, my God. This is awful. I almost feel like we have to retreat here because I don't think we're able to... Yes, okay, we got that Great Hammer hit at least. Everybody else is in such terrible shape that I don't think they can really help with this fight. I think Grug can probably move up to help. He's healthy enough. These two, though, I think we have to pull them back. Either that... Okay, no, here's what we're going to do. Where can they go? Okay, we're fine as they are. We're going to put Dason here. We're going to put our Paladin... We're going to put Gweddry here. I don't think any of these units can get to him. No. We're going to put our Paladin there, and that way Dason is getting some healing, and then the Paladin can move in to help. That's our best bet at this point. We just have to hope and pray that OEX survives this. Oh my god. At least he's getting surrounded, though. That means he'll do more damage. But of course, they're all just doing ranged attacks, which is smart. Get that kill. Yes, good job from Grog. And we got to kill this big one. Oh my... Jeez, that hurt. Okay, but we got the kill. That's the important part. Excellent. Excellent work. Okay, let's just make a beeline for this. Why not, right? Who's got the most health? Grug does. Okay, you know what? He can step up and just fight this thing one-on-one, I think. Yes. Perfect. Okay, now we're in good shape. Let's just push for the final objective here. Excellent, and then I think next turn he can grab it. Okay, we're in much better condition here. We still have to be very careful, though, because if we do the wrong thing here, we could end up in a really bad situation. So, Owiak has now taken some pretty unfortunate damage. Could maybe get the kill here. Let's try for it. Yes. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier for us now. Got this Drake Glider. Nice to have Gweddry get some more experience. I just don't think that's going to really happen. Dason could step up and light beam this guy, but we could also take some damage too. I don't love that. Where can this guy move? Okay. What if we go like this and just go for that lance kill? It's not great. Yeah, I don't love putting Dason in there. I really don't. I think what we'll do instead is we'll go here. It's too bad Gweddry can't go right there. That would make things a little easier. I think what we'll do, though, is we'll go like this. We'll try for the kill here if we can get it. Excellent. Okay, Paladin's still in really good shape. I think we're fine here, so you know what we're going to do is we're just going to advance. Yeah, he can get around behind, kind of, but he can't get to Dason if he's there. So I think that's what we'll do. And meanwhile, Gweddry's going to head up with the other ogres here. Okay, and I think that's going to do it. Okay, I think we might have made it through this. Nice. And you know what? There might even be a chance for Gweddry to get a kill here. We could step him up and go for... What's the higher chance to kill? 25% versus 31%. All right, let's try the blade. Nice, one more. Excellent. Good. A little bit more experience for Gweddry. I'll take it. And then, yeah, we can grab this, and that will end things for us. Now, what we should probably do, though, is maximize our damage here before we end the... before we end things here. So let's see. We could soften this guy up a bit. Let's see if we can... Nicely done. I feel like our Paladin could probably just cruise over and almost one-shot one of these units. It's too bad they're on high defense tiles. Dason can definitely get the kill on that one. So you know what? Let's just cruise over here. How close is Dason to leveling up? Pretty close. The Paladin's getting there too. Okay, well, let's just do this. Nice, good hit. Ouch, that kind of hurt. And then we should be able to just get the kill here, I think. We just have to hit once. Ouch. Nice. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to just go over and end the mission here. This is the place. Let us enter. Whew. Well, that was a little bit sketchy, but all in all, I'm pretty darn happy with how that went. We gained, what was it, 90 gold from what we started with. We gained some more experience with our units, and importantly, we didn't lose anybody. So overall, I mean, I'm going to take it. I think that's pretty darn good. We're going to save it here. Call this one completed. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.